And, this is just a very quick video that I wanted to make, because I like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Alright, I'm not afraid to admit it, I like the original games, and I like the new ones, the new RPGs, I'm fine with it. And I'm also fine with the name. For many reasons. One, it has some elements of Assassin's Creed, and that's enough for me. Not just that, another reason why I don't mind the name. Everybody hates on the game, even though they asked for a change. They were the ones who were like, oh, hey, Ubisoft, we'd like a change in the games. But now that they've given you the change, or the players have changed, I don't know if you specifically like Assassin's Creed or not, people didn't like it. But the thing is, they asked for the change. So if you're going to ask for a change, then expect a change. And if you didn't want an RPG type game, then you should have realized it by Origins, and you should have probably said, oh, we don't like the new RPG formula, but apparently everybody loved Origins, which in my opinion is quite hypocritical, because it's a lot like Odyssey. It has a lot more assassin elements, but it's still a lot like Odyssey. It's got the RPG mechanics, it's got the same climbing, the parkour, which is one of the biggest factors in Assassin's Creed. It's not got the best stealth in the games, I know from personal experience, and certain things like that. So yeah, I don't know why people get so mad when they ask for the change. And now let's move on to a different topic, shall we? Now, I said this was going to be a short video. Yeah, now screw that. So basically, Assassin's Creed Hexe. There's been some new leaks. Yes, because Ubisoft love to leak their goddamn games. I swear to God, Ubisoft are doing it intentionally now. But either way, um, basically, the Elsa character is pretty much confirmed as the uh, beta pre-alpha character's name. So yeah, and apparently it's going to be in a packed city, a bit like Syndicate. Here's my issue with that. Syndicate, in my opinion, wasn't the best game. It's a cool time period, or, well no, it's actually not a very good time period. It's a cool setting, just not a good time period. Guns were getting a lot more popular, so you have revolvers. Don't particularly like the fact of actual full-on gunplay in Assassin's Creed. The whole point of it is silent and sneaky. Yes, they did have it in other games, I'll admit that. But here's the thing. With gunplay, the game can sort of be ruined. So, when you're trying to play with guns, yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about this anyway. This isn't, it's not going to be set in the same time period as Syndicate. Either way, basically, I don't want a packed city like London. It wasn't a great time period, it wasn't a good... It was a good setting, just the parkour wasn't very great in the game, the stealth was meh. And another thing I don't particularly want, I'm fine with mythical stuff. Alright, I'm fine with that sort of stuff. I actually quite like the mythical stuff from the newer games where you have to fight mythical bosses. I'm fine with it. I actually quite enjoy it, you know. There's a little bit of fun to it, but, yeah. It kinda gets ruined when, what the hell is that? How delightful. It kinda gets ruined when you have magical powers in it. I don't like magical powers, right? I'm fine with mythical beasts and mythical enemies.
Any word on Tomoe?
Yes, but I'm not sure
For a
you're
moment.
ready for her.
You make her sound like a demon.
That's not far off the mark. Tomoe is fearless. She is not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not.
Basically, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with mythical people, a bit like Medusa. I'm fine with stuff like that. Just don't ruin the game by having
well,
Skyrim type powers where you can turn into a werewolf, shoot fire and stuff like that. I've never actually, I'll rephrase that. I played Skyrim once.
If Tomoe is truly fearless,
Played as a werewolf
she'd
for
make
about
a
5
useful
minutes and
ally.
then stopped. Yeah, it was through share play, and I've never
Consider the
played the game
rescue a
since.
way of the bow.
It's not really my type of game. Now, I like Assassin's Creed, alright? I'm fine with any form of the game. One moment, why does she turn against you? Enemies
Why
can...
does she turn against you?
I took a risk.
One moment. Um, basically, I just don't want magical, mythical powers. Because Skyrim wasn't my kind of game, right? It just wasn't. I like any kind of Assassin's Creed, whether it's RPG or not. Except for Valhalla. Spent over 200 hours in that game, about ready to drop a cinder block on my head. Either way, yeah. So basically, the game is quite hellish in a lot of aspects. But I don't want the games to suck, right? And one thing about AC Red, if you if you've ever played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, then you know the tombs are locked off to certain sequences. Now, obviously, it's going to be an RPG game, Red. So, you know, Noah's going to be locked off, at least as far as I'm aware. So, make it till you get to a certain point in the game, until you can do all of the tombs for whatever the hell the Shinobi's name is. I forgot her name, if it's even been said. And, I forgot the African samurai's name, whatever the hell his name is. They should have, like, enemy bases, like this, for instance, where it's like, oh, they're overwhelming. You're entering an overwhelming area, right? You have to get through a certain point of the game until you can take over that camp and get a special armor set. So you should get different armor sets for different people, but you should at least get quite a lot of the game to play around with it. Obviously, you don't get it instantly because that would just be overpowered, so you do actually get to play with other things. Or they could make it like the Cult of Cosmos and GTA in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you kill all the cult members of that strand or whatever, and then you get armor sets, right? That'd be cool in my opinion. Just a little thing, just a quick video, probably about 20 minutes now. I think about it, but yeah, bye.